Hey everyone, I'm back with a new card showcasing some purple onion designs rubber stamps, and to remind you that there is an amazing sale on their shop to celebrate their 18th anniversary. You get 25% of the rubber stamps, and that sale ends on August the 9th, so happy shopping! So as you could see from the thumbnail, I created an interactive card using the double slider surprise die set by Lawn Fawn. I picked my sentiment from Fishing Hole by Hello Bluebird and used the banner die from the tag builder die set by Hello Bluebird. Here we have all my cute images that I stamped using Extreme Black ink by My Favorite Things. I cut them all using my scan and cut, and as usual I colored everything using my Spectrum Noir markers and graphite brush markers. And just so you know, all the rubber stamps are listed right below the video. Next step was to create the background using the double slider surprise die set. I first cut one pocket panel, the one in the middle, and two small panels. I stamped mountain images on those three panels and used my alcohol markers again to color those elements. So here we have my three panels with mountains and a lake on each one. I also made the sky very simple using tumbled glass distress ink and a cloud stencil. And I cut a second pocket panel. I cut it out of some scrap paper and it will go at the back, so the image stamped on that panel was not a problem. And one more thing, I cut a track piece. So I started by folding the pocket pieces right underscore lines to create a slim flap on each element. I used my bone folder to make the fold very crisp. So I did this on both pocket pieces and then applied double-sided sticky tape on the slim flaps. And while I had my sticky tape on hand, I also applied that tape on the track piece right on the long edges. I did this on the front and at the back as well. Next, I cut a strip of plastic as wide as the track piece. I always use poop bags from my dog to do this, but any type of thin plastic can make it work. I applied double-sided tape on one end of the strip and attached that strip around the track piece. Not too tight and not too loose, or the mechanism won't work. I cut the excess of plastic and placed the seam on the left end. I applied tape on the seam, flipped the track piece over and applied tape on the other end. And before assembling everything, I attached my images on my two small panels. I taped those panels to my glass surface so they couldn't move during the process, and stuck everything using liquid glue. We want those panels to be as flat as possible, so no dimension here. I started by placing the images to get a general idea of the placement and the scene, and then stuck them down. When my small panels were done, I trimmed off the images on the sides and at the bottom, and then moved on to the pocket panel to attach the remaining images. I trimmed off the images at the bottom and on the sides as well, and here we have my 3 panels completed. And the next step was to finally assemble everything. I took the track piece and peeled off the backing paper. I aligned my small panel on the right with the right end of the track piece and stuck my panel to the plastic strip. Next, I placed my panel on the left right behind the track piece and flipped everything over. I removed the backing paper and attached the small panel on the plastic strip. And then I attached the pocket panels together. I flipped the panels over and peeled the backing papers off the slim flaps. Placed both panels next to each other and stuck the flap to the panel on the left. I took the track piece, flipped it over and removed the backing paper, and I attached it inside the pocket right up against the score line. I pressed down firmly to connect everything. I also added more tape at the top, right on the flap, peeled off the backing paper and folded that flap. Next, I removed the 3 remaining backing papers and folded the panel at the top to finally close the pocket. Off screen, I attached a wood grain panel on a white card base. I also stamped and cut my sentiment, cut another panel out of a yellow pattern paper. I attached handles at the back of each small panel and added foam tape at the back of the pocket that I stuck on the yellow pattern paper. Next, I attached that new panel on the card base using double-sided tape. And finally, I stuck my sentiment banner above the pocket using foam squares. As usual, I added white highlights and details on the images. And this is the final result. We have a cute fox fishing in the lake, and when you pull on the handles, we have 2 cute friends joining him. And of course we have ducks, because as you probably noticed on my channel, I'm pretty obsessed with them. So I hope you like this new card. I will be back very soon with one last final card for Purple Onion Designs, and it will be a Christmas card, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Have a very nice day. Bye!